Steelers field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 15.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
39 yards there, a big one. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
At the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a 3rd down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Still nothing here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a 3rd down situation looming. Rolling to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Roethlisberger on the keeper.
Strong. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 20. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All right, time for an early game drive here as they look to hopefully set the tempo for the remainder of the game to come. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
From the keeper.
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Roethlisberger, eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again is Roethlisberger. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll roll him out right. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Dante Jackson on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger, and his throw is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but now it's 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Sliding out of the pocket. Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cornelder. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, you don't want to... A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers. All right, Big Ben's got the Steelers in the red zone as we get you back into the action. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger to the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Pittsburgh.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Dobbs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now Dobbs.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Buying time to his left. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Dobbs.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. On 2nd down, it's Davis. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the...
In the backfield, standing alone here on 2nd and goal is Davis.
2nd and goal.
They'll try the air now with Greer. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. as we drop you into the action at 2nd down, 2nd and 5 inside the red zone. He'll buy some time right, and now he's going to use his legs. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on set. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
Joshua Dobbs ready for the... Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Greer on 3rd down. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing it up. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers.
A 53-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. This offense looking for 6 points. They are in the red zone as we'll get back into it here. 1st and 10 at the 11. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 20-yard touchdown. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. Now he steps away. He may try and run for this. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. No one there to help out downfield. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. They will find Davis. That's complete. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. A 1st down carry for Davis. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Mike Davis, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Davis. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Davis. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball through. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
24.
Time winding down. This is going to be a huge drive. Let's see what the offense can do back out onto the field. On first down, Downs to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin. He's at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jeremy Chin.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. From the gun on third down, Dobbs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This to get it back to a one-score game. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch.
Go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Like work the middle, 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 work the.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my fate, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, then I hit that.
Responsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. Now I just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man to steal it. Mean I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch, I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. Shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts, I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in them. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Whoa, won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. And the New York Giants taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
On to get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
A little bit of broken record time, partner, because we know that this young man, Daniel Jones, was a surprise pick at number 6 overall. But I thought that he got better and better as the year went on in his rookie year. A lot of trial by fire. Needs to protect the football better while in the pocket. But when he's at his best, he can throw it and run it. And he's an ascending quarterback. 24 touchdown passes as a rookie.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Aaron Donald's the name most people think about at the defensive tackle position, but an all-pro last year alongside him, Cameron Hayward. An absolute nightmare to try and block. And he gets into the backfield on that play and finishes it off with a loss.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They run, Devontae Freeman. And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
on third down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Johnson on the return. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a man back from an elbow injury that sidelined him for the majority of 2019. At 38 years of age, it's Ben Roethlisberger.
He's been the starting quarterback for so long in Pittsburgh. It's hard to believe that last year only played a game and a half before going down with an elbow injury. But Big Ben is back under center, reassumed command of this team. Remember, in the offseason, he said he wouldn't trim his beard until he could throw a football to his teammates. Got that done, got a nice trim, and here he is, starting again for the Steelers.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Ebron's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Good catch there by Eric Ebron, and the Steelers are hoping that they see the 2018 version of this young man. 66 catch, 750 yards, and 13 touchdowns. And that was good enough for 2nd in the league with the Indianapolis Colts. The Steelers like to throw to the tight end. They hope Ebron is the guy.
On 1st and 10 is counter. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
On the carry.
The tackle made there by Kyler Fackrell.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
For the Giants.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Jones throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jones over the middle, complete to Tate. Gets through, and now an opening. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate, 48 yards. And the Giants are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Returning it, Johnson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a 1st drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Under the ball carrier.
So any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side.
Logan Ryan.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Golden Tate. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. Past the 20, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 60 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Steelers nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Johnson now returning. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Good catch by Deontay Johnson, and he really helped fill a void during his rookie season when he had 59 catches that led the team, and he was first among all rookies.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Giants. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Johnson on the return. The Steelers take over first.
The Giants defense working their way back onto the field now. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team...
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. Roethlisberger. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, it's Connor. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Connor, the ball carrier.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Giants.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. Looking for the end zone.
Jabril Peppers.
When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Throwing, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 36, Jones. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And Tate's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Jones now on first down. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
22-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. Over the middle, complete. It's Tate, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A Golden Tate with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. The first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first down.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
They go play action with Roethlisberger sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Right back to Connor here on first. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
A gain of a yard.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space.
The 43-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Ben leaves to Connor on the draw. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
James Conner.
The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal.
Snell, the Steeler ball.
A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. He'll buy some time right. That's caught at the 2. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now here's Snell, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Benny Snell taking it in. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own.
And back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Complete to Golden Tate. A gain of
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
He was brought
credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Stephon Tuitt on the
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
By Cameron Hayward.
Sack there by Cameron Hayward, an all-pro in the 2019 season. He's been consistently good throughout his career. 29 sacks in his last 3 seasons.
After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun, Jones. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Jones' pass intended for Evan Ingram. Incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Roethlisberger hands to James.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against him.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you...
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Cameron Hayward able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Jones' pass intended for Golden Tate. Incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
So they wound up passing on a long field goal try, but that works out for them really well. That one's down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's risky because your punter, if he puts it in the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it. Blake Martinez, 2nd in the league in tackles last year, gets another there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Steelers.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make it. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Freeman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment.
Devontae Freeman, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 9. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A pretty good punt, but his 13-yard return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. And time to spotlight Golden Tate. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him. Maybe even have a third person in the area and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while because I don't know that their talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
32-yard line.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And
pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Jones throwing complete here to Tate. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to Jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll push the lead up to 17. 31. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now... You just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Roethlisberger steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Roethlisberger. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Jones on 1st and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Jones call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down. It's a gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. He's going to get his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 35-21, the final score. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati to check in on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting LA Chargers. 33-24, the final. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. In our game, we were treated to a strong first half from the former Blue Devil, Daniel Jones. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Graham Gano.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not because you know.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that.
Brings up second
and 10 now from the 27. To throw again, Jones. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Mike Hilton. 30, 10, 5, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22.
Dante Pettis on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack. Back this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things. Settle down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Down. 1st and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the draw, this will be Freeman. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah. Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
2 yards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He's brought down.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They'll run on 1st down. Connor, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. On 2nd down now. It's Connor, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He's across midfield.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Roethlisberger hands to James Conner.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
James Conner on the carry. He's brought down at the 31.
A good carry and a first down by James Conner, and this Pittsburgh team is really hoping he's back in form because last year the entire Pittsburgh offense suffered without Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback. James Conner only 715 combined yards, but in 2018, he was a Pro Bowl running back. Combined yardage that year, 1,470. They're hoping for 2018 James Conner in 2020.
On second down, it's Snell. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to run again with Snell. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down. They'll go with Snell here on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. On second down, it's Conner looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
39-yard line.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Stephon Tuitt on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42.
Freeman again. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Now Jones on 3rd down. And Ingram holds it in. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
41-yard line.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Now Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jones. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 20. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Cameron Hayward, make that now. Things are not looking good for this offense. 3-score game in the 4th. They need points quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Dexter Lawrence coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Steelers. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football,
yeah,
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason.